Welcome to YouTube.
Welcome to fucking YouTube. Good morning. If you're new here, that makes two of us. If you somehow come across this video on YouTube, I don't know, maybe fuck, cut that out. Start them over.
You need to.
If you find this video on YouTube, then I really worry about your algorithms because this is the bottom of the battle. If there's nothing else for you to watch, welcome. So we are at PBR, right?
Yeah.
Project BAM Racing with No Wiper Media that you're watching at the moment. And what is No Wiper Media? Where did it start? What do we do? Let's start with what we are not. Maybe we're not a crew. We are not photographers. Well, you're a licensed photographer. This is a media guy. We shoot random content, trying to capture as much as possible in the Cape Town car scene. Not just focusing on Hondas, although there's like 4 of them here. The other thing is also nobody features our cars. I mean, I don't know, maybe our cars aren't good enough to be featured, but let's just feature our own cars. Except for cars though. Cars got a feature. But still, that's out of date. Anyway, the other reason for this video is we need to start documenting these illegal aliens. I mean, there's no motor, no service history, no licenses, no wipers, no bumpers, no on all of these cars. Well, on that other car as well. And yeah, this is the RX 1991 CRX. I believe the only spec that came to South Africa.
Yeah.
We never got the SI or the base model stock. And this example is quite a neat one. I mean, you drove up to Tristan, the owner, drove up to I was in the Eastern Cape to pick this one up. And I mean, the car it speaks for itself. It's got a lot of accolades behind it. It is the last time it ran at Killarney drag day. Best time of 14.2 on the quarter. That's on the semi-slick. Not a one-trick pony either. On the full track, best time 1 minute.
Yeah, 141.
141.
Yeah.
And that is with the stock D series that this car came out with. I mean, the bottom end is completely untouched. We'll go through the history of that motor in just a second. But essentially just a lot of suspension work, some head work, proper tuning, small bits of improvements that, you know, got the car to where it is. And yeah, now it's time to take it to the next level. The 4A D series, you know, that's quite a lot. I mean, I can't even fucking get barely scrape a 14.5 with a B20 VTEC, and this thing does a flippin' 14.2 on my tires. So yeah, the next phase for this car is B18C. We've done quite a lot so far, but we'll insert some clips of what was done before. But before we get into that, I mean, we didn't take much footage of this car. We've got bits and bobs in between, which I'll insert. But this thing had the proper 90s shitbox Honda dock sound, you know, back in the 90s when these cars were new. Before, because we never got the VTEC version, everyone had docks, and then the VTEC came out in I think 96 or 95. Not sure. I think the first one we got was the B16, 96 Civic and Ballard SO3 and SO4. Well, we've just finished a wire tuck of the lights, hooter, and a few other switches. We're going to sand the bay down. We've already removed some of the rust that was there. We're going to do a prep for a bay respray, and then I don't know, we might just do something on wasabi over there. We're either going to fit, no, we're not going to fit tires because the place is closed. We're going to fit a traction bar and wire up the launch control with existing loom. We just need to clean it up and put it in its place. But yeah, the actual reason for doing the tires is we're trying to see between a street tire, which is a Hankook smaller number, those ones, Ventus V12s versus a Hankook RS4 versus a Toyo Proxy R888R. All three great tires, but I'm specifically looking at robot racing, where these tires with the open diff, they don't always play nicely in that cold temperatures. So that's the reason for the traction bar. I actually wanted to test the tires out before we fitted the traction bar, but fuck it, let's just send it. What else?
Test fitting this brake booster.
Test fitting this brake booster on the CRX.
So removing the original one, which is a lot smaller. The cylinder itself is quite a bit smaller, to going over to a new spec VTEC booster and master cylinder.
So yeah, when I started this video, I said we need to start documenting stuff, because we just keep doing shit and we don't know what we're doing. Like I said, we are professionals, but we're not licensed. Like on my car, for example, we've done. Okay, I'll go through that entire car on another day. But the most recent we did was a fuel injector replacement or upgrade, and a fuel rail upgrade, and a retune, which we picked up a decent 11 kilowatts off, and that's the only thing we did. The car has been running week in, week out. Had some issues with the TPS, but yeah, once again undocumented. So.
Also, a disclaimer: we do not know what we're doing.
We do not know what we're doing.
Everything is Google, YouTube, ChatGPT.
This is as real as it gets.
Proper.
And one day, when we all flipping driving around in your EV Tesla with AI, and these kind of cars don't exist anymore, this is the stuff we're going to reflect on, and let's see what we did. Because these cars are getting quite pricey. This is supposed to be budget builds. These are not the damn budget builds anymore.
Not anymore.
If you're watching, for our international viewers, if you are watching, here in South Africa, we've got a crazy Honda market, Yenket in particular. These cars fetch about, a neat clean example, untouched, 100,000, that's South African rand. And even at that, I mean, this was in that price range. It looked neat and as clean as it could be. But once we started taking it apart, we saw a bunch of things that were, we would expect those things to be in place. But anyway, I'm not going to go into that. A damn B20 engine I saw on TikTok on one of these accounts, 15,000 rand for a B20.
Stop B20 now.
15,000 rand.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
So these aren't budget builds anymore. I mean,
No, they're not.
And that's a bit sad, but at the same time, I mean, I can't explain it to you. You just need to experience these cars. You need to experience what you can get out of them. And I mean, we've both had odd hatches before.
Yeah.
Did the software and the DSG and what have you. It's just not as fun as this. I mean, one component on a car like that can fund the extra second of your time on a Honda, as an example.
Yep.
So, let's get to it. We're gonna set up a time lapse, tackle this bay. Actually, we first need to go and get some stuff
everything we need. Yeah.
So then let's do that first. Come back and
give it a good shot.
Thank you.
you're trying to tell me that's what 320s look like nowadays.
Check the
Blades. I was like, what the fuck's that sound? I realized it's the bolting. I was like, no, what is this? Oh, it's that thing.
Oh, boosted boy.
Is he boosted?
That's how it boosted.
Why did you race past the road, boy?
Contrast is GP plates, bro. Contrast.
Never trust the GP plate.
That's turning off. Okay, so update on the car. We finished off the fiber filler into all the small holes that we don't need. and went over the engine bay with water paper. Gave the car a bit of a wipe down, and then unfortunately didn't get to the traction bar. That's for another day. Did the install for the launch control buttons and the rest of the console as well. Oh yeah, we stopped off at Devlin DevSpec today and picked up a oil catch. Not sure who makes it, but this is a 4 inlet or 2 inlet with the breather box. It's actually for EK cervical or Pollard. It fits into the battery location if you're doing a relocate, but it has the AN inlets or 4 AN fittings. And thinking of mounting it over here, or maybe down here, and if not, I don't know, it's going in here.
Because you see, this is clearly where it was made. Right there.
Yep. So I guess the next thing is a battery relocate.